out, man. We're painting the kitchen. Alright, as you guys can probably see behind me, there's drop clouds all over the floor and it's a giant mess. We have all of the cabinet doors taken off and stuff prepped, and Ron and I are painting the kitchen. It was really disgusting, yeah, so it was time. Okay, so as you can see, here is what was the original from a long time ago. This is an old mobile home, and it has a lot of old paneling and weird wallpaper and stuff like that. So what you guys probably would want to get is the foam rollers instead of the regular ones with the nap on them, because this seems to be what we've found that works the best. We've tried both. And as you can see, we've got like this really yucky yellow color here, and we're gonna be, you know, painting over all of that. And you know, I know you guys, a lot of my audience are van people. We're van people too, we just don't live in a van full time. And a lot of you guys are probably thinking of redoing RVs and things like that, and a lot of times what happens is people paint them, and you're going to be running into some of the same issues that we are painting an old mobile home, because it's basically the same materials that they use, which is like this old paneling, as you can see under here. And chances are, if you're getting a vintage RV of any sort, you're going to be the first person to repaint it. So you're going to really want to get a good primer. And just know that no matter what you do, if you're living in it long term, stuff is going to chip off. It's not going to stay perfect. You're going to be washing it or doing something, and one day it's going to look like that. We've got a lot of chips and nicks and stuff out of the paint. That's one of the reasons why we're painting in here. Where the hardware was on here, it just kind of wore into the paint and then like left metal shavings, believe it or not. You guys might run into that issue, especially since if you're going to be driving, you know, a vehicle that's been driving down the road, there's going to be a lot of movement. So you're going to have all kinds of just weird things, just so you know, before you open that can of worms. I wouldn't recommend it, but if it's something that you need to do because the thing is just so gross and you can't afford new cabinetry, it is an option. Same thing with, you know, a mobile home. You know, sometimes you just want to just repaint it. You don't want to remodel it completely. And so this is just, I think, a very viable option. But yeah, other than that, you know, that's why, you know, we try to include stuff like this on the channel, because we want to make sure that people, you know, are informed and, you know, have good ideas and can go out there and do some stuff themselves. That's what I've always been about. I've been trying to like educate and teach people, first time nomads and etc. And this is no exception. Just because it's a stationary house doesn't mean it's going to be any different than, like, you know, something that you might do in your RV or whatever. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there for you guys. So hopefully that helps you out. So this kitchen painting thing might take us a little while. We still have a lot of things to do when it comes to like the cabinet doors and stuff. They're gonna have to be really cleaned up and gone over before we can paint them and put them back up. This part that we're showing you right now is pretty easy compared to what I think is gonna happen with the cabinet doors. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I just remember from times I've done this in the past, it was a little bit more difficult than just regular painting. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention, you guys, we're not painting the ceiling in here because it looks perfect. And yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's beautiful, nice paint that cleaned up very nicely. All the grease came off of it, everything. It's really good. And it's especially important, like Ron had mentioned, in an RV, you really don't want to repaint the ceiling, because if you go to resell it, somebody might think that you tried to paint over leaks. So if the ceiling looks good, just leave it alone, especially. So yeah, just a little little more information and a little more advice in there. But yeah, the ceiling in this place is just incredible, which is amazing to me. I had no idea that a place this old would have a ceiling paint this nice. And I think it's the original paint too. So, and all we do is just wash it, and then we just paint the walls, and we're good to go. So yeah, that's just FYI for you guys. That's probably what you should do in your rigs and your own mobile homes as well. All right, thanks for watching.